Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Yakachonis, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot. And so much to take in during the start of the season, Richard. It's hard to not overreact at times.
You got to remember that everything is going to get blown out of proportion in the first week. Give it some time, let it breathe before everyone jumps to conclusions.
Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Starks. He's covered by Curry. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Curry's shot is off. And now just over a minute played here in the first. There's a screen. Anderson drives, launches it. Rush grabs the board. Curry looking it over. That won't go either for Curry.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Curry. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Starks. To the wing on the left. Outside Anderson. Here's Starks. Dixon pulls it in. Here's Yakachonis. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. That won't go either for Curry. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Anderson for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Here's Elliott. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Starks. The 3 is up. Dixon pulls it in. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. For 3. Curry with another miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And that one is hammered home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Both teams deciding to... A 7-point spread. Here's Curry. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
That shot wide open.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Rebounded by Bailey.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 8, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's Curry in at 1.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Daniels is checked in for Wagner. We've got Bailey, and it's Daniels in at small forward. And the shot goes down.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. 8-point game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Daniels outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Pass grabs a miss. Here's Curry into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk. Shooting a fantastic 57%.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in. He's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Griffin, he's checked in for, and we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The visiting team, 32.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because I'm...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the visiting team.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. We've got Yakichonis. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Inside. Pass to Elliott. Back to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Starks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Starks has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Elliott. Outside, Anderson. To the paint. Here's Starks. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Starks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the floor.
Deflected! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The 3 from Curry.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Here's Starks. Dixon pulls it in. Dixon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Back to Curry. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hits the trifecta.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Elliott. To the inside. Here's Starks. And that one drops. Starks has got 10 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. EA?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Murray Boyles. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Pass to Griffith. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Curry passes to Mason. From outside the arc. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Griffith. He's covered by Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Curry. It's tipped. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. Elliott passes to Anderson. Here's Starks. Anderson with a screen.
Wildcat foul. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Klein. Here's Griffith. And the three-pointer goes. Griffith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside Curry. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Klein. Lets it go from deep. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from the team perspective, having your off-guard ripping off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fires from deep. The rebound by Mason. Shooting just around 32% from the field. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Beyond the arc. No good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Griffin, he's checked in for Curry.
Substitution on the court.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson.